I'm going to show you how to tie the double dragon loop. The double dragon loop is a fun knot to tie and it is an excellent end of rope loop knot. What you do is you begin starting here with plenty of slack. You've got your running in here, and what you're going to do is create this little S here, create 2 bites in the line. This part will end up being your loop, so if you want it nice and big, make sure to give yourself plenty of loop here. And what you're going to do is you're going to put these 2 together, and you're going to take your running end and you're going to pass it under this bite, not over. This is very important, and I'll show you the wrong ways to tie it in a moment. You put it under here. You see this? This part will become your loop, and what you're going to do is pass it over once, like here, and then you're going to pass it over twice, like here. So let me show you the structure. We've got this becomes our loop, this loop disappears, and these loops here create the hold. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this loop and pass it through here, just like this, and we're going to draw the standing part to neck down the knot. Alright, here we go. There we go. That is the double dragon loop. Now, this knot definitely requires some dressing work, that's for sure. You can see here it's beautiful knot. It almost looks like a bowline, pretty similar, but definitely different. The nice part about this is when you crank it down and load it pretty hard, you can actually still get it apart. And it doesn't come apart as easily as a bowline. You can just bounce this around. If I take the other end of the rope and I tie a bowline real quick in it, no matter how tight I make that knot, it's easy to come apart, which is great. But you can see, let's see how much it takes if I grab it and I don't pull on it. Push, 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 push. There we go. And the bowline's already falling apart. Compare that to the double dragon loop here. You tighten this guy up, pull. Okay, I'm going to push, 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 push. And it's pretty hard to get apart because there are 2 wraps here. And it's pretty much not going to come apart. So the double dragon loop is an excellent end of rope loop. And you can actually also tie it around a ring or a D-ring. Let me show you how to do that real quick. You're going to, again, create your loop here, or a full ring. You could put a D-ring or whatever the heck you want. And maybe you just want this here and you want something way more secure than the bowline, but not with the inconvenience of the follow-through figure 8. And now you make sure to give yourself enough slack, same sort of structure. And we go behind, not over. Very important. Behind once, behind twice. So there we go. Behind once and behind twice. We pass this ring, just like we did before, through here. And now all you do is tighten this up here. Pull the standing part, snug it up, dress the knot very, very well. And there you go. Now you have something attached to the double dragon loop. It is actually possible to tie this around a fixed item when you don't drop it through the loop. It's a little more fiddly. But there you go. The double dragon loop is a great end of rope loop that is way more secure than the bowline. Please check out knots like this and others in my book, The Most Crucial Knots to Know. Gives you all sorts of ideas, and most importantly, the where and when to use and when not to use it. Thank you very much. Check out links below in the description and enjoy tying the double dragon loop.